Have you ever pondered about the possibility of Jesus Christ's presence in India? This question, as intriguing as it is, has stirred global curiosity, sparking numerous theories and speculations across the ages. Some stories whisper of ancient scriptures, others of shared wisdom and spiritual sojourns. Yet the nature of truth remains elusive. Today we aren't here to sway you one way or the other. Instead, we invite you to traverse the annals of history with open minds. Let's journey into the depths of history and unravel the mysteries surrounding Jesus Christ in India. The unknown years of Jesus, often referred to as his lost years, is a period not widely covered in the canonical Gospels. Now let's delve into this period of mystery. It spans from Jesus' childhood, roughly around the age of 12, up to his late 20s, just before he began his public ministry. The Bible stays notably silent about this significant chunk of his life, leaving us with a tantalizing question mark. This void in the Chronicles has given rise to an intriguing theory. Could Jesus have spent these unknown years in India? It's a possibility that has gained traction over the years, with some suggesting that he might have been studying Eastern religions such as Buddhism and Hinduism. The theory draws support from various historical and religious texts. For instance, the ancient documents of the Tibetan Buddhist monastery in Hemis, Ladakh, allegedly contain references to a saint named Isa, believed by some to be Jesus. These texts suggest that Isa came to India during his unknown years to study Buddhism. Moreover, there are references to Isa in the Bhavishya Purana, a Hindu scripture, where he is depicted as a teacher who had a profound impact on his followers. Some researchers interpret these texts as evidence of Jesus' presence in India during his lost years. But the theory doesn't stop there. Some even suggest that Jesus' teachings, as recorded in the New Testament, show traces of influence from Buddhism and Hinduism. Concepts such as compassion, nonviolence, and the Golden Rule, they argue, are common to these Eastern religions and could have shaped Jesus' philosophical outlook. However, it's essential to note that this theory is not universally accepted. It's been met with skepticism and criticism from various quarters, with detractors pointing out discrepancies and contradictions within the texts themselves. This theory, while fascinating, is not without its controversies and contradictions, but it does open up a new perspective on the life of one of the most influential figures in human history. So let's keep an open mind as we delve deeper into the mysteries of the unknown years. Like any theory, the idea of Jesus in India has sparked a multitude of debates and controversies. The first wave of contention comes from historians. Their main gripe? The lack of concrete historical proof. Archaeological evidence and historical texts from the time of Jesus do not directly mention his presence in India. Some historians argue that the theory is merely an attempt to weave together disparate threads of history in an effort to create a compelling narrative. Religious scholars, too, have weighed in on the controversy. Many Christian scholars dispute the theory, stating that it contradicts the biblical narrative. They maintain that Jesus' teachings, as recorded in the New Testament, were firmly rooted in Judaic traditions, not influenced by Eastern philosophies. On the other hand, some scholars of Eastern religions assert that the theory appropriates and distorts their religious narratives. Theologians, always ready for a good debate, have also joined the fray. Some argue that the theory undermines the uniqueness of Jesus as the Son of God. If Jesus was influenced by other religious teachings, they argue, it would dilute the essence of his divine message. Others counter that Jesus, as a messenger of universal love and peace, could indeed have sought wisdom from different cultures and traditions. But it's not all dissent. Some proponents of the theory argue that it fills in the gaps in Jesus' life, providing a plausible explanation for the so-called lost years. They suggest that the teachings of love, compassion, and nonviolence that Jesus espoused are in line with Eastern philosophies. They also point out that the theory encourages interfaith understanding and dialogue, a much-needed attribute in today's polarized world. These controversies and criticisms, far from diminishing the theory, only add to its allure. They underscore the enigmatic nature of Jesus' life and teachings, and fuel the desire to unravel the mysteries surrounding his existence. Despite the debates, the theory of Jesus in India continues to captivate the minds of many. What could be the implications if the theory of Jesus in India were true? This question can lead us down a rabbit hole of fascinating speculations. If indeed Jesus spent a significant amount of his life in India, it could have serious and far-reaching implications on Christianity and other religions worldwide. For starters, it could potentially alter the way we perceive and interpret the life of Christ. This theory could bridge the gap between the Eastern and Western philosophies, bringing a fresh perspective to the teachings of Jesus. It could lead to a reinterpretation of biblical texts, with scholars potentially finding new meanings in old scriptures. Moreover, it could change the way we practice our faith. The influence of Eastern philosophies and practices, such as meditation and yoga, could be seen in a new light, not as foreign concepts, but as integral parts of Christian tradition. It could also lead to a more inclusive understanding of Christianity, one that embraces the diversity of human spiritual experience. Now let's think about the impact on other religions. This theory could foster interfaith dialogue and understanding, as it underscores the commonalities between different religious traditions. It could challenge the exclusivity of religious claims, encouraging a more pluralistic view of spirituality. But of course, this is all conjecture. The truth remains elusive, shrouded in mystery and time. Yet one thing is certain. If the theory of Jesus in India were true, it would send ripples through the world of religious thought and practice. The implications are indeed profound, stirring up a whirlwind of thoughts and emotions. As we come to the end of this exploration, it's essential to reflect on what we've learned. We've delved into the unknown years of Jesus, a period of his life scarcely recorded, leaving room for intriguing theories and speculation. Among these is the theory of Jesus in India, suggesting that he may have journeyed to the East during this time. This idea, while controversial, has sparked numerous debates, challenging traditional narratives, and inviting us to question the boundaries of historical and religious understanding. The implications of this theory are far-reaching, potentially altering our perception of religious history and cultural exchange. It underscores the importance of continuous exploration and questioning, of maintaining a curious and open mind in our pursuit of knowledge. Whether fact or fiction, the theory of Jesus in India remains a captivating topic, reminding us of the endless mysteries that history holds.